Here's 10 social media mistakes you're making that are destroying your growth. First, not having a clear direction of what you want your page to be. I see so many people trying to make their page about everything they're passionate about, which is great. I'm glad you're passionate about things and you want to share those things to the world, but not yet. If people don't know who you are and they don't build some sort of trust with you from providing value around one thing, then how do you expect them to care about all the other shit that you do? They don't. They have to build trust with you first, and then they care about who you are and what you have to say, and that's when you can start implementing other aspects of your life that you're passionate about. For example, if your goal is to build a sales course, focus on only providing value with sales and not golf, fitness, nutrition, basketball. Keep it towards the one thing that you want to be known for at first and that you can provide the most value for. 2, not posting. Simple. People get analysis paralysis. They want to save up for the right gear. They want to figure out their roadmap for doing social media. They want to wait for the right time. They want to wait till the new year. No, regardless of the gear you have, it doesn't matter. You need to start posting content. You need to start. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Josh. You need to start posting content now. Even if the setup isn't the way that you want it to be, if you know enough about the field that you're trying to teach about, the context of your content will be valuable and people will resonate with that. So start making content and posting it right now. 3, talking too much about yourself when starting your brand. Like I said, nobody gives a fuck about who you are and what you have to say unless they're benefiting from it in some sort of way. That's just how humans are. No one cares about anything unless they're benefiting from it or see some sort of value in it. So telling people about who you are, where you're from, your backstory, no. When you're starting off, just focus solely on providing value to the viewers so that they build trust with you. And like I said, then you can start talking about yourself because they already know who you are and they care for you. They like what you have to say and they build some sort of virtual friendship with your entire brand and who you are. 4, consistency. I know you guys hear this from every guru online, but I can't stress it enough. Low volume consistency will always beat sporadic bursts of high volume, but high volume consistency will dominate all. It's a little quote I made up. It's so common to see people struggling staying consistent on social media. They'll have one week where they post 6 times, then the next week they won't post at all. Look, even if you have to post 3 times a week on the same day.
What?
Even if you have to post 3 times a week, if that's what's going to make you stay consistent, do it. Better off posting every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday than having one week where you post every single day, 3 times a day, and then not post for another month. Come up with a schedule that's consistent for you, even if it's low volume at first, and then stick to that consistent schedule. That's the number one rule. The algorithm will always reward consistency. 4, that's 4. 5, not providing enough value. I know this is another one you probably hear from every guru and you're tired of hearing it, but the key to building trust on social media and actually turning it into business or customers or whatever it is you're trying to do, you need to provide so much value in the field that you're trying to specialize in that whoever's watching it feels like they could do the exact same thing that you're teaching them without your help. They're probably not going to do it because A, they don't have the patience or the time to actually do it themselves, especially if you're trying to get customers for your business. A lot of CEOs are too busy doing other things that they're not going to try to learn an entire new skill, but they'll feel like they can, and when they realize that they need to hire help, who do you think the first person is that they're going to call? You, because they've automatically built that subconscious trust with you because of all the value that you've provided them. When I get my business to qualify for any sort of acquisition, the first person I'm going to is Alex Hormozi, because he's given me so much valuable free advice on how to grow my business that subconsciously I've built trust with him that when my business is ready to be acquired, I'm more than likely going to send it to acquisitions.com. 6, talking heads suck. Stop doing them. I know it sounds a little harsh and maybe a little counterintuitive to what you're used to hearing, but just sitting in front of a camera talking and telling people shit just like this is so boring and it's not going to make you stand out from the millions of other people doing it. Try implementing skits, funny ideas, replicating some funny movie scene into your content, anything besides. And if you can somehow implement the value of what you're trying to say with some funny, unconventional idea, you're going to kill it, especially on short form content. So I'm just going off the dome. 7, wasting all your time worrying about the shit that does not matter. Story highlights, hashtags, time of posting, logos, editing, all that shit does not matter if you're not actually making valuable content and the shit you're saying doesn't hold weight to the viewer. It's the same thing with business. Focusing on business cards, websites, logos, and aesthetics are not actually making you money, just like all that shit's not bringing you actual followers. Focus on what it is that you're trying to accomplish through social media, who your target audience is, and how you can help them feel like they can do whatever it is you're teaching themselves, and really providing value and packaging it in unconventional way. Like I continuously say, just make fucking content. 8, trying to copy other content creators. This is the huge one I see. If people wanted to watch the other content creator that you're trying to copy, they would just go to the fucking content creator. If you're copying Ryan Pineda, Hormozy, Gary Vee, why wouldn't they just go to them? You need to find your own unique style of how you want to make content. And honestly, my best advice for doing that is just be yourself. Like, as corny as it sounds, the shit that makes you quirky in real life that you usually try to shy away from showing to people is the shit that you should amplify on your social media. That's the shit people want to see, and that's what resonates with people. People can smell bullshit always, and you don't want to be another person that just seems like a fucking wannabe an influencer copying someone that they already like and listen to. Find your own unique way of doing content and stick to that and don't waver. 9, expecting results immediately. This is a big issue I see with a lot of new content creators is they're chasing trends and getting frustrated because they're not seeing immediate results with social media. Shit, if it was easy, wouldn't everybody be a fucking influencer? It's hard and it takes time. And a lot of times if you do try to chase the trends, you're gonna end up oh, what's the word? You're gonna end up neglecting the true value that you wanted to give out in the first place. And people are just gonna follow you for the entertainment of that one video, and you're not gonna build a true following around what it is that you're really trying to gain from social media. So don't sacrifice your value and what it is that you're trying to put out for chasing trends and doing shit that's not authentic to you. And 10 is not being open-minded. I can't tell you how many times I've worked with clients that hire my team and pay us a lot of money to help them manage their social media and give them content ideas just to tell us to fuck off whenever we try to do our job. Obviously, I'm not saying to do exactly what you're told. I hate being told what to do. But you should be open-minded to people who have done what it is that you're trying to do and let them give you advice. Even if you don't have a social media manager, find mentors who are where you want to be, other creators who are where you want to be, but don't copy them. I'm watching.
I told you not to fucking copy them, so if I see you copying them, I'm coming for you.
And listen to the advice that they give to their followers about how to grow on social media. You wouldn't even know who they are if they hadn't succeeded on social media. So those are the 10 mistakes that are killing your growth on social media. If I miss one that you think is important, comment below and I'll make sure to get to it. Peace.